Dobrodošli u Roze koze podcast. I ovu srijedu s vama su Bela, umjetnica i grafička dizajnerica, i Mija, video editor. Naša misija je širenje dobrih vibracija i inspirativnih priča. Hi everyone! First and foremost, we want to wish you a happy new year. I know we took a long holiday. We're all rested and ready for 2021. Our first guest this year is my dear friend Kevin, the owner of Showtime Agency in Holland. These folks take their clothes off for a living, and oh boy, they can make your night worthwhile. Let me give you a bit of a background story here. In 2011, I was getting married, and my friends decided to organize a bachelor party for me. They rented out a pink limo, made arrangements at the club, organized food and drinks, and then my husband stepped in and said, I'm gonna get her a stripper. And so he went online and searched for a guy who looked hot and sweet. The day came. I was driving around in a limo with my girlfriends, and just when I thought we're gonna hit a club, limo drove back to our place. I think my best friend faked she forgot something, and before I knew it, Kevin was dancing in my lap. All I remember was an American flag around his naked butt and me wondering, where am I allowed to touch? It was awkward and super sweet, since he really is amazingly sweet as a person. We stayed in contact all these years, and I'm happy to welcome him today to our podcast. Cool. We got all the technical difficulties out of the way. That's great.
I never used Skype before.
That's okay. A lot of people don't actually. What do you use? Do you use Teams or Zoom?
Nothing.
You don't book shows? You don't book shows like online and stuff nowadays?
No, sometimes we do it by WhatsApp, but I make the video and I send it with WhatsApp.
Oh.
But not so many, because it's really different. It's not the real strip experience.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. But still, there are many lonely people, and this could be something to think about, to do like a Zoom or some live strip
Yeah.
But
Yeah, we are busy with augmented reality strip shows. Do you know what augmented reality is?
Yeah. I saw you posting about it. That's cool.
Yeah. So I think next week it will be ready. So let's hope it's gonna work.
That's awesome. For now, I just know the dragons, and the little dinosaurs around the house, because my daughter uses that app.
Yeah. If you search in Google like dinosaur or cat, you see it. Yeah.
I haven't had a stripper in my room yet. Dinosaurs, yeah, that's. But that's cool. I like the idea. I definitely like the idea. I would like you to tell us how it all started for you. How did you actually choose your career?
Okay, how did I choose my career? It's about it's about 15 years ago, because in the past I was a soldier, and my wife, then it was my girlfriend, she was already stripping and pole dancing, that kind of stuff, and I went with her with the shows to help her with getting the stuff together, the clothes, and blah blah blah. And then she said, "Yeah, stripping is. I think it's something for you." I said, "No, not really for me. I'm not used to the spotlights and that kind of stuff." And then in one moment, she had an erotic night in a bar, and then she came to me like, "Yeah, okay, you have to do a strip show now, because the girls want you to do a strip show, and I already paid something for your show." I said, "No, you're kidding." No, really, he paid, so you have to go. And so I went. I was very nervous about not taking my clothes off, but more nervous like, do they like my show? It's more like I've seen a lot of shows, but I never did myself, and I wasn't quite familiar with dancing and that kind of stuff. So, but I just went for it, and they liked it. I'm not gonna say my show was good, but they liked it, so I was happy about that. And then I was thinking, okay, it's nice to do, and I was a bit done with the army, so I decided to go for the stripping, and we take dance lessons together, and eventually we do acrobatic shows also.
I know, those are fantastic.
And yeah, then we got children. So it was.
You do baby showers, right?
I do baby showers as well, but a bit different. But with the acrobatic shows, so we did a lot dinner shows as well, and we did acrobatic shows with striptease and fire spitting in it, everything, the big shows. And when we got our first child, a daughter, we thought, okay, we still can do it. So we went on with training, and we bring the baby to the dancing class. But we had also only private lessons for show training. Then she got pregnant from the second child. Yeah, then it was over. You don't have time anymore to spend all the training hours and that kind of stuff. And we decided to not work so much anymore on our shows, but work more on the agency. Mm-hmm. So that's what we did, like almost 4 years ago. And now as an agency, we are quite bigger. We offer a lot more than only strip shows. We do complete day programs for bachelorette parties. We're also busy now with entertainment for children, because we have now our own location in Rotterdam. And in the weekends, it's normally like bachelor parties, that kind of parties. But in the week time, it's empty. So we can organize like entertainment for children or classes for children. So we're busy with that.
That's cool. Do you do like pole workshops for kids and hoop and stuff like that as well?
No, to be honest, we don't do so much anymore with the pole and hoop stuff, because the last 6-7 years, the pole dancing went from the erotic entertainment more like the sport.
Yeah.
And now we have a lot more girls from gymnastics who becoming like the pole dancers. So we can train ourselves to teach other people like that, or we can work let other people work for us to train them. And we decided it's more better for us to let other people work for us to teach the pole dance classes than do it ourselves. We're not getting any younger, so don't try to make any competition with the 20-year-old girls and boys.
Of course.
You still look great, you know. I'm not gonna ask for age. I know we're there somewhere.
I'm becoming 40 this year.
Me too. So we're the same age.
Yeah.
You too.
I'm gonna be 40 in November. Yeah.
Oh, great. So you look great also.
Wait, you haven't seen him without shirt yet. He really looks great. Really great.
I hope at the end of podcast that we will see that. So this striptease, that's not a hobby anymore. It's an everyday job, right?
Yeah. I never. Yeah, it's like a full-time job.
Yeah.
Just like we're working on with the show, thinking about new concepts, thinking about new shows, or get new shows done. I train new boys who want to be a stripper, because a lot of boys, especially from the movies like Magic Mike, 50 Shades of Grey, every fitness boy thinks, "Oh, I'm gonna be a stripper."
I just want to ask you that. Did that movie help in your career at any way? So obviously did.
Yeah, with the premiere of the movies, it was really busy. Like from the 50 Shades Darker, I think we had on a premiere day about 65 shows in one day.
Wow.
Oh my God.
It was like in the cinemas, it's like we had 5 shows in one cinema. So I had booked every stripper in the Netherlands and Belgium to do the shows in that day. This one is really like a unique event. It was really like we made a deal with a cinema company. We have a lot of cinemas, and they booked all the shows. You make a good price for them, so they booked it all. But from the movies, like every fitness boy thinks, oh, I have a good body, so I can be a stripper. But it's more like the good body. For example, I prefer to have a stripper working for me who has a little less body, but a very good entertainer. Mm-hmm. They're the perfect body, and with entertainment, it's not so good.
So you look more for dancers then?
Not really dancers. Like if it's also important to move, but you can learn to move. But if you're not really an entertainer, it's difficult to learn. For example, like we also do erotic dinner. It's like for bachelorette parties, the women come to us. They have a 3-course dinner with a sexy butler and a table to serve them the drinks and foods and play games with them. And then a stripper will come also to do a show for the bachelorette. But I had a few boys, a really good body, handsome boys, but they could not entertain the ladies. So it was a bit quiet, and they were waiting for the girls to make action. But if you're there as an entertainer, you have to take the action. You have to make the party. Because if you want to look handsome boys, you can watch the internet as well.
Yeah.
You don't have feedback. But if you want to have a good time with laughing, make jokes, funny games, you remember that.
Do I remember? Yeah. Actually, why my husband chose you? It was my husband who chose you, and he was saying that he wanted to find a hot one, but the one who also looks nice. and that's why he took you. That's a fantastic night.
Yeah, but maybe for a stripper, like people think about stripper, really like a bodybuilding type and tattoos, go to the solarium every week to have a nice brown tan, and especially also for the girls, like the girls, they think, the big boobies, the lips, everything, but it's also
that's like okay also.
Yeah, it's okay, but
no, I'm just joking.
A lot of guys are just like normal. If you see them in day life, you don't expect they are a stripper.
That's important in striptease, that women love, they have a good time, and perhaps that they get turned on, maybe? No? Yeah?
No, it's not really like it's our goal. If you go to a strip club,
yeah,
it's more the thing to get turned on. But like, for example, for me, I did a show for her, like, it's already, I think, 10 years ago, something like that.
Yeah, around 10, yeah. Wow.
But the show was to give a nice entertainment show with, of course, it's striptease, so it needs to be a bit erotic, but it's more like to give a good time, a good show, to laugh, to have fun, but not to turn her on.
Okay.
It was not my goal, and I think also not. She wants to get turned on by me on her bachelorette party. You don't have to answer.
I was more freaked out than turned on. Let's be honest here. But why? Is there a rule on where can you be touched and which areas are off limit? Like they speak in movies, and like, are those rules stricter with women? Because all I can think of was like, where am I allowed to touch? I don't even want to, like, you were doing everything with my hands because I was afraid to touch you. I didn't know what's okay and what's not.
Yeah, for a lot of different girls. Like some girls, they touch you everywhere.
Oh my God.
To be honest, really, I don't care.
Okay.
But it's like it's my show, and for example, like if I give a show and someone's really trying to grab my dick or something, and I can do like, okay, all my show are gonna put your hand aside, don't do it. Well, or I can do, okay, give your hand, touch it. Okay, she's touched it, she's done. And most of the time, she was, oh shit, I touched it. Oh, and then she's done.
But is it you don't feel like, do you lose a feeling to it? For instance, what happened to me with breastfeeding? I had problems breastfeeding my daughter, and then I had to go to many breastfeeding consultants. So many people were touching my boobs that I felt like I have no feelings anymore. I don't care, just touch it, whatever. Do you have the same feeling with your like intimate area of your body?
No, of course not. But it's like if they touch it, they don't touch it to have a sexual movement. They just touch it like uh, to feel it, and that's it.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They don't touch it to do this.
Okay.
So there's a thin line between sex appeal and vulgarity in your job.
Yeah, but yeah, vulgarity is a bit different. Like it's gonna be vulgarity if I go along with her. You know, if she want to touch it, I say, okay, here, touch it or lick it or blah blah blah. That's more like vulgarity.
Uh-huh.
Most of the times, if people want to touch it, I make a joke of it. They touch it and or like her face is gonna be like, and everybody's laughing,
Uh-huh.
and
Okay.
then we can go on with the show. It's or some people they are like, oh, because in the show I go full naked. But if I give the show in a birthday party, people's house, if grandparents are there, and all the I go naked, but not show it like like a helicopter, you know. So maybe the
That flag, you still use the same flag, or is it a new flag? I saw you the flag the other day, and I just remember thinking, is it the same
since
one?
since your show, I never watched it again. So every time I think about you,
That's horrific.
no, I have a lot. I have a lot of flags. A lot of flags with the skull, American flag, everything.
We should get him a Croatian flag. I don't think he
Yeah.
ever danced with Croatian flag.
No, what is? I've been in Croatia like a long time ago, but
For just for fun, right? Not for business.
uh,
You were just visiting islands and our coast. I would
I've been,
assume.
I think I have here something. It's a really old picture. I don't know if you see it.
Oh wow! So you were during the wartime.
Yes.
Oh, that was a long
Oh,
time
oh,
ago.
you should come
Yeah.
now. You should come
Yeah.
with your family and enjoy on some nice
Yeah, I
island.
know.
Much
I've heard.
nicer.
Yeah, couldn't get any worse.
Wow. Jeez, I forgot about that time even. So
Yeah,
you were like a full-on soldier for how many years?
8 years.
Wow. Okay, I never knew that.
Yeah.
That's a cool career to switch because you're already in your top performance. You anyway are fit, so you just need to switch something in your mind to go into entertainment from that. I guess.
Yeah, but it's also like I was used to speak to the boys in the army. I was a sergeant, so I teach also lessons. So you're already used to speak in front of a class. So for entertaining, I'm used to speak to girls or to people, and it's basically girls are easy, especially on the bachelorette party. They are so easy.
Because you're drunk already. So you're
Yeah, but
drunk.
they see a handsome boy over there, half naked, so it's already that's already fun. So
So is it less or more dangerous than the army? I wonder.
Yeah. That's a good one.
yeah, it's different. It's different. Can also be danger because sometimes a jealous boyfriend is coming around.
Yeah, exactly. What's your favorite art of performance? I, for instance, love when you do a show with fire. That's for me something that I really like to watch. Like you swallowing
Yeah,
fire.
we still have an appointment at Beach, but I thought you went to the parties as well to Beach.
I've been, but we didn't go to the same party. I think I went on the one before, a couple of years back.
Yeah. Yeah, we did all the party. I did all the parties with my wife. The beach parties, Graceland, and then
The
we had
Wasteland,
children.
Wasteland as well.
No, Graceland not. Only private to party.
Oh, of course.
Yeah. But I don't do that kind of bookings anymore because it's too late. Like if I do the shows over there, I'm back home like 6 o'clock in the morning, and it's too late for me with the children because I'm back home 6 o'clock and they wake up around 5:30, 6 o'clock, and I need a lot more time and days to recover from from the late hours.
And we will not mention that we are all getting older. We're gonna not mention that. But that's exactly what I wanted to ask. While you were doing those parties, did you prefer more intimate setting like bachelorette party, or you would prefer a really like performance at the beach? What was your preferable way of performing?
I prefer the smaller parties because then you have a bit more contact with the audience and it's more fun. Like they are the main act, and with the big events like Beach or other big festivals, you're just a part of the stage. You don't have contact with the people. Most of the people are completely wasted. So they see something, it's happening on stage, but that's it. You don't have, for example, like if I'm in a club and I do like this, woo, and the ladies go, way, you get energy from it. But if I do it on a big stage, nobody's gonna say, woo, take it off. Nobody's gonna say it.
Yeah, they don't even see because people are partying and doing their own thing, mingling. That's true. On parties like that, you don't really get to see all the performance. You get to see the ones that really grab the attention. I remember the hoop performance was excellent on one of the parties I went to. In Ibiza as well, they have really great performers.
In Ibiza, there's a lot of like the go-go dance in Ibiza.
Mhm.
It's nothing. They are just handsome boys and girls, and they are on stage a little bit doing the hip movements, and that's it. Just be sexy, dancing and posing. But in Ibiza, they have a lot of aerial shows like tissue, aerial hoop, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, and we like aerial because we are both into aerial. We both like to do silk, and we are so sad that because of Corona we cannot do it right now. But we love silk hammock. That's where we fly.
Yeah.
You guys do all your administrative work yourself because there's a lot of administrative work with a website, with all the Instagram pages. You do it yourself.
Yeah, I do it myself. It's really hard to find good people to work with you because I have a lot of people that have good ideas. Okay, do it, and they do it for 2 or 3 weeks, and then I have to go after them. Okay, don't forget to do it, and I do it myself then. Yeah.
That can be time consuming actually, especially with all the workshops you have. I've seen on your website you have tons of workshops. What are the most popular that are being booked usually?
Twerking. The twerk dancing, with the ass, shaking the ass. Then.
Wow, yeah.
And I have also workshop hand job.
Interesting.
My wife gives the ladies hand job techniques and that kind of stuff. Some were good, some were not so good, but I was modeled to for the tryout for the workshop. So.
Somehow I thought she was using dildos, but okay, thank you for the mental image.
No. For the workshops, you use dildos, but we had a lot of techniques. There are a lot of techniques, but she need to try out. So okay, Kevin, how is this technique? Not so. Try the other one again. Try.
You have the most interesting job in the world.
Yeah. Oh my God.
That's awesome.
Like the nude modeling, the painting workshop, like nude model painting, is also booked pretty much because a lot of some women or men, they like a sexy man or girl naked or half naked, but like a strip show, it's a bit out of their comfort zone. It's getting too close. Like, okay, this is my area. Don't come any closer. But with the nude modeling, they can watch the model. There's a naked man or girl, and they can be creative with the painting. They have a teacher who teaches them the techniques and how to draw or to paint. And during the workshop, we take off our clothes. So basically, I start with my pants on, and then only my upper body is undressed. And I'm gonna draw. And then teacher says, "Yeah, I see you have a bit problem with this belt, and maybe you can take your pants off. It's more easy." Okay. So I take my pants off. They're gonna draw again, and then with the shirt, yeah. What do you think? Yeah, it's okay. Are you sure? I see his shirt. You get a bit distracted by his shirt. So can you take it off? And then, yeah. Okay, I take it off. Okay, and it's more like also role play. It's more fun to do, and people like to book those kind of workshops.
Yeah, I already see Bella coming to Amsterdam and booking one of those, well, to Holland, because she loves to draw. She's an artist, and I don't think she ever had a nude model before. So I could see it on her face, anticipation while you were talking.
Yeah, you can see that.
But it's also with the nude modeling. Like, for example, if I go naked in a strip show, the girls look, wow, I see his dick or something like that. But with the nude modeling, like the drawing, they see me more like not like a sex object, but more like an object to paint, like an art object. They look completely different. It's fun to see.
Yeah, it's like a fruit bowl full of fruits, or Kevin. It's it's pretty much serves the same purpose.
Yeah.
Just another type of bananas. I want to ask you about your daily routine. Do you need to exercise now?
Yes, I exercise a lot, but I do that also because I'm used to do it. So for now, I do a lot of less fitness because I used to do a lot of fitness / bodybuilding, and I switched to fitness, I think, almost 2 years ago. Now I do a lot more boxing, cycling, and running. I still do fitness, but only 2 or 3 times a week, and more focus on the full body. Then are getting more bigger or more muscular.
And flexibility is also important, right?
For now, my weekly training routine is I go, because the gym schools are closed, but I do like 4 times a week stretching, 2 or 3 times a week running, 2 times a week cycling, and 3 times a week fitness.
That's a lot of activity. And what about nutrition? How important is self-discipline in your line of work? Can you eat just whatever because you work out a lot, and not just you, but also people who work for you? Or you have to watch your diet just like the rest of us mortals?
I watch my food because not to get more bigger, or I don't want to get fat or something, but it's more like I want to eat healthy. And I'm not on a diet or something because it's like more my lifestyle. Almost 1.5 years I'm vegetarian. I'm quite happy with it, so I don't have any problems with eating no meat or something, because when I did fitness competition, I eat a lot of meat and everything a lot, and about 4,000 calories a day with clean food. So that was about 6 full meals a day and a breakfast.
Wow.
So it was really, really a lot. And basically with children, your eating schedule is different, because like I was a bit more, it was almost autistic with your food. Like, oh, I need to eat. It's 2 hours, 3 hours ago. I need to eat. And with children, it's not possible. Like, your children's getting older, so you go out in a day and you eat pancakes or something. I'm not going to say I'm not going to eat a pancake because it's not healthy food.
Yeah, it's true. We do change a lot. Our kids changes a lot, but I too try to watch my diet, and I'm sort of vegetarian at the moment.
Yeah.
More forced because medical reasons, but yeah, I never ate much meat in general.
Yeah, I ate a lot of meat. Like in the diet, I still have traumas from it. I ate each day 600 gram chicken, 200 gram beef, 250 gram fish each day.
Wow, that's almost like this carnivore diet that they are speaking of, you know.
Yeah,
That
but then I ate also like 600 grams rice, 800 grams vegetables, and 100 gram oatmeal, and 6 eggs a day.
wow, those numbers are so specific.
Yeah, I still know it. Every day I was in the kitchen with the scale to weigh my food and stuff like that. But it's not most important in life. Right at that moment, you're in the flow, like all the guys and friends around you with the bodybuilding and that kind of stuff. But it's not really the life.
I just wanted to know, what are you doing now? How you earn for a living, you know?
Nothing. To be honest, like in the beginning last year, like March last year, when the Corona all started, I was quite happy because it was so extremely busy, really like crazy busy, like too much busy. So I was quite okay. This is nice. 2-3 weeks, nothing.
Mhm.
I'm happy to do. Just relax, take some rest, and then it was good. The weather was good, and it was okay for me. But then in the summer, the shows coming a bit back, so we had a few shows a week, and then I think in October they come again with some hard rules with the jobs, and we cannot do any jobs. So a lot of people are also scared and they don't book anymore. The thing is, like, it's now from October already, so it's about 4 or 5 months already, no jobs, and you don't. It's pretty hard to motivate yourself to get back to work again because you're getting in a flow. The children are at home, so they wake up around 5:30 each morning.
Wow.
So every day I'm in my bed like 10 o'clock, 10:30. I'm in my bed sleeping.
Ooh.
Why do they wake up so early?
Yeah, I ask them, but they don't know. They just wake up.
How old are they?
The oldest one is 6, and the youngest one is 3, almost 4.
I mean, and maybe thicker blinds, you know, just make it look dark.
They already have the sun blocking blinds. So,
Wow.
but from now on, like I've been busy with augmented reality shows.
Yeah, tell us
So,
more about that. How did you come to that idea? I think it's a great idea.
Yeah, a tech company, they contacted me because they already do augmented reality for hospitals, for children hospitals. It's like the children who are sick, they're thinking they're playing in a playground with other children.
Oh, that's beautiful.
So he made already that project, but he was searching for like a bit more erotic because sex sells. It's like that. So he reached out to us like I'm looking for a trustworthy company to make up an idea to make these shows. Okay, and we sit with him around I think about 4 times to change our ideas and possibilities, and then we made our plan because like the investment is really big, like the really big numbers. And normally, I don't care to do an investment like that because my job is the business is running, so I don't care. But not right now, the business is stopped. So we made a few movies, like a bit low budget, but it's still looking good. And about next week, we have a tryout platform to see if, because you can say, oh, I like it, it's a good idea, but people need to book it.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Like if everybody says, "Oh, it's a good idea," okay, and I spent 30,000 euros to make the platform. It's the numbers are like that. It's a starting number, so it's
it is a big investment, a lot of risk.
Yeah. So now we have a tryout platform, and then we're gonna see. Okay, are people gonna book the shows? Because the experience is a bit more different than in real life. If the bookings are going well, we're gonna decide, okay, we make the real platform and we invest all the money to make it grow bigger. And if it's gonna work out, I think it will, but maybe now the people are not ready for it. Because it's everything is online, and I know your age, I'm not gonna tell it again. But we're the same age, and like I'm not comfortable with online shopping. I like to go to the shops to see it, to feel it, the experience. And a lot of younger people, they do everything online.
Yeah, exactly. Do you think this augmented reality could be actually the future of bigger strip shows? Because also you mentioned people get shy and not everyone really likes to be in a spotlight, and a stripper, when it takes you out, whether it's a big show, whether it's your own bachelor party, puts you in a spotlight. With this way, a lot more introverted people can have some sort of experience.
Can be, but I think also because I start this augmented reality in the Netherlands and Belgium, but in the Netherlands, like a strip show is completely normal. Like in the high season, we have about 50 shows a week. But there are countries, their strip show is not normal.
Like Croatia?
I don't know, but like for example, like Arabic countries, like Dubai or something, and because it's not possible to book a strip show there, and with this kind of shows, they can book it, they can see it, they can enjoy the show, but private. Yeah. And nobody will know that they booked a stripper. That can also be interesting for this project.
And in general, before, when you had people hiring, who hires more often, men or women, and for what kind of shows?
Different. Like the women, they book everything in advance because they're planning everything. And like the men, on the same night, they had 5 beers, drinks, blah blah blah. Let's get a stripper. Yeah. Let's go for the. So they have the women have a lot of last minute bookings. For example, like if it would be a normal year, I know already how many shows I have within 3 or 4 weeks. But my wife, she don't know. Her planning can change the day before because the men book last minute, and the women, they want to see all the pictures. No, his ears are too big. No, I don't like the way he looks. The women are like that.
That's true.
And the men are more simple.
That is a general rule, yeah. Let's book her.
But the women are also more touchy, really a lot more, because the men, they have a big mouth, but when the show starts, they sit nice and they just enjoy the show. But the most of the women are more wild.
For the end of this podcast, do you maybe, show us something?
The body.
Of course. What else?
Please don't go full Monday. Once was enough for me.
Still have nightmares about it.
Ooh, I like red.
Oh, Mia, move! I don't see him.
I'm speechless. Okay, Bella, you have to say what happened because our listeners want to know. Why you open your mouth so wide? Please put on a shirt, please. We don't want you getting cold or anything for this.
Oh my God. The best podcast ever.
And you still look great, just like you did 10 years ago. Really.
I don't know that, but now
But this is the thing, like maintaining your training. Like I train constantly every year. Like you have some people, they train, summer is getting there, so I need to train very, very hard. In the winter, they do nothing.
You can sit now, thank you.
Yeah, I was putting my shirt back on already.
Bella is still drooling. Okay, please pick up the drool.
Oh my god.
Look like a puddle around your mic right now.
Okay, you need to finish that.
So I will. Kevin, thank you so much for being our guest. Please give us all your website and tell all the people who want to book you where they can find you, where can they reach you, and all that jazz.
Yeah, if you want to see more about my shows or the shows for my colleagues, strippers, you can find me on Sugarboys.nl or my agency with also a lot of girls and other entertainment stuff. It's showtimeagency.nl or follow us on Instagram.
Or do it
thank
all.
you so much for
being
thank you
too.
Guest and for this performance.
I'm going out for a swim.
Oh, enjoy. Oh, you can still go swimming?
Outside in the cold water.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a Wim Hof method.
Yes, I do Wim Hof together with my wife already. Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, I'm just a beginner. I'm just starting and I'm just trying for that cold shower, but I'm such a coward. I can't. I just I put it,
just do it.
I put it lukewarm and I'm like, oh no. Get out. But really, you do the whole breathing technique and everything that he teaches?
Oh, yeah, cool. Yeah. I did at first. We did the workshop, like the breathing workshop and the ice bath. And from that moment on, I started to do. I have installed the app, the Wim Hof app, at my phone, and I do the cold showers and the breathing almost every day. And from now I do every week, 1 time a week. I do the cold water swimming outside.
Enjoy a swim.
Yes, thank you. I talk to you later.
Yeah.
Okay. Bye.
Bye. Kisses.
Bye. Thank you.
I to je kraj ove epizode. Ako vam se sviđa što radimo, pa čak i ako vam se ne sviđa, ostavite svoj komentar jer nam to pomaže u poboljšanju podcasta. Ukoliko znate nekog kome bi se podcast svidio, slobodno podijelite. Sharing is caring!